Should we ban this before it's too late? Welcome back to Nanobots Inside You. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and today we close this series with the hardest question of all. Not a scientific one, but a moral one. Not, how far can we go, but, should we go at all? Nanotechnology has delivered miracles. It promises healing, longevity, and even transcendence. But behind every advance is a shadow, a silent thread of concern, a feeling that the line between tool and takeover has already been crossed. And so we ask, should we ban this before it's too late? The case for continuing development is obvious. We've seen nanobots shrink tumors, repair nerves, reverse autoimmune reactions, and clear clogged arteries without invasive surgery. We've seen bots regulate hormonal imbalances, stabilize mood, and even restore partial memory in degenerative conditions. For millions suffering from diseases that were once fatal, this technology is a beacon of hope. But hope can become dependency, and progress can become control. The faster nanotech evolves, the more we must examine who owns it, who benefits from it, and who may be harmed, intentionally or otherwise, by the systems being installed inside our bodies. What began as a medical tool has already become an instrument of surveillance, enhancement, and behavior modification. Some bots now include data collection mechanisms that track emotional fluctuations, chemical changes, even decision-making patterns. These bots don't just heal, they record. And once that data leaves the body, you no longer control your inner life. It becomes part of a system that does not ask for your soul's permission, only your signature on a terms of service. So we must ask, where does medicine end and manipulation begin? We've seen bots that regulate attention span, designed for people with ADHD, now being tested for performance enhancement in education and military settings. We've seen bots that suppress fear in soldiers, and bots that flatten emotional volatility in prisoners and patients. These interventions are subtle, clean, quiet, but they change what it means to be human. When you no longer feel your way through life, you no longer learn the lessons that only suffering can teach. When discomfort is silenced by design, reflection disappears. And without reflection, growth is synthetic, not spiritual. Governments are already preparing for this future. Defense contracts for battlefield-ready nanotech systems have exploded. Research labs are racing to create bots that heal trauma before it surfaces, silence protest before it forms, and optimize performance for profit. But few are asking what happens to the human spirit when every function, every emotion, every thought becomes programmable. And even fewer are asking whether the public ever wanted this kind of future at all. Let's be honest. Most people have not consented to the rise of nanotechnology in any meaningful way. These systems are not being debated in public forums. They're being rolled out quietly, through patents, corporate partnerships, military contracts, and medical upgrades. When people agree to nanobot injections, they're often told about the benefits, but not the permanent infrastructure being laid inside them. Bots that can receive signals, bots that may never fully degrade, bots that can evolve without disclosure. So the question isn't just, should we ban this? It's, do we even know what we're banning, or what we've already allowed? A complete ban would halt vital medical progress. That's undeniable. Cancer therapies, regenerative medicine, targeted organ repair, these all depend on nanoscale delivery systems. But selective bans are not simple either. Once the infrastructure exists, once the tools are built, it's nearly impossible to control how they're used. The same bots that deliver chemotherapy could be reprogrammed to deliver sedatives. The same bots that monitor inflammation could be adjusted to monitor emotion. The line between treatment and control is razor thin and getting thinner. Some argue for regulation instead of bans. But who regulates the regulators? The governments funding the research? The corporations selling the enhancements? The venture capitalists profiting from the upgrades? These aren't neutral parties, and most of them do not believe in the soul. That's the real heart of this debate. Nanotech assumes that everything can be measured, tracked, predicted, and optimized. It treats the human body and mind as machinery. But those of us who still believe in spirit, in divine timing, in the sacred mystery of existence, we see something else. We see a world being flattened, not destroyed by force, but dissolved by code. We see a future where the messy, beautiful, painful process of being human is replaced by a streamlined imitation, efficient, compliant, empty. So, should we ban this? Maybe not completely, but we must draw the line now. Ban the bots that rewrite personality. Ban the bots that collect emotional data without disclosure. Ban the bots that operate without local off switches. Ban the bots that can be externally reprogrammed without your knowledge. Ban enhancement systems that divide humanity into tiers of the upgraded and the disposable. Ban the quiet normalization of programmable biology in children. Ban the ideology that says emotion is weakness, that intuition is noise, that nature is obsolete. And perhaps most of all, ban the belief that convenience is more valuable than consciousness. We do not have to abandon science to protect the soul. But we must demand that every advancement answers one sacred question. Does this support human dignity or replace it? Does this amplify wisdom or bypass it? Does this deepen our capacity for love or simply eliminate the friction that teaches us how to love in the first place? This is the choice we face now, not in some distant future. Because once nanotech becomes invisible, once it becomes integrated into routine healthcare, education, employment, and even identity systems, it will be nearly impossible to remove. What you allow now, you normalize forever. Let me leave you with this. We are being offered a future where nothing hurts, where nothing slows us down, where the soul has no more room to speak, because the machine has already spoken. It offers relief, performance, certainty. And if we accept it uncritically, we may gain those things. But we will lose the one thing that technology cannot replicate: the sacred struggle of being human. Don't give that up lightly, because once it's gone, it doesn't come back. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.